Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're embarking on a journey to discover true happiness through the teachings of Gautam Buddha. We'll explore the Eightfold Path, a guide to leading a balanced and fulfilling life. So let's get started. Understanding the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is a fundamental teaching of Buddha. It's represented as a wheel with 8 spokes, each one symbolizing a step toward enlightenment and lasting happiness. These steps are divided into 3 main sections: wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline, the right understanding. The first step in this regard is right understanding. This means seeing the world as it truly is and understanding the nature of suffering and the path to its cessation. It's about grasping the 4 noble truths. A true sense of right understanding also involves seeing the world as it truly is. Observe the world in its right perspective. By understanding the nature of suffering and the impermanence of all things, we can change our perspective and reduce stress. Right intention. Well, the next fold in this regard is right intention. This involves committing to ethical and mental self-improvement. It's about having intentions of goodwill, harmlessness, and renunciation of harmful desires. Right intention also means committing to ethical and mental self-improvement. By setting positive intentions each day, such as kindness and compassion, we align ourselves not only with a stress-free life, but also we earn good karmas, which will be with us till eternity. Now, let's move on to next step, which is a right speech. Right speech is all about how we communicate. It encourages us to speak truthfully, avoid harmful words, and refrain from gossiping. Positive, honest communication leads to harmonious relationships. If we elaborate right speech a little, then it involves speaking truthfully and kindly. Our words have power. Words are powerful enough to persuade others to do anything, and if not used in the right manner, they are also powerful enough to break a long-lasting relationship. So by using them wisely, we can create a positive environment and reduce conflicts and stress. So just to summarize the importance of right speech, Buddha divides right speech into 4 components: abstaining from false speech, abstaining from slanderous speech, abstaining from harsh speech, and abstaining from idle chatter. Now, moving on to next step of Buddha's teaching, we come on to right action. It is one of the most important aspects of all because it affects and decides our karmas. Right action involves ethical conduct and moral actions. This includes being honest, not harming living beings, and taking actions that are beneficial to oneself and others. Right action encourages us to live ethically and compassionately. Actions such as helping others and being generous not only benefit those around us, but also bring a sense of peace and fulfillment. Just as our thoughts influence our actions can influence our minds and who we become. As such, Buddha recommends that we, 1. Do not harm others. 2. Do not cheat, steal, or be dishonest. And 3. Avoid sexual misconduct and to help others to live a life of similar values. Hence, Buddha recommends every human to be mentally aware and thoughtful about his actions and ensures them to be right always. Next step is right livelihood. Right livelihood means earning a living in a way that does not harm others. It encourages us to pursue careers that are ethical and contribute positively to society. Right livelihood means earning a living in a way that does not cause harm and is ethically positive. When our work aligns with our values, we find greater satisfaction and less stress. The Buddha's statements about right livelihood are mostly what we would expect him to say. Just to elaborate its meaning, and according to the Anguttara Nikaya, right livelihood is a way to earn a living that doesn't harm others or oneself. In defining right livelihood, the Buddha named 5 types of businesses that lay people should not engage in. These were dealing in weapons, trade of human beings including slavery and prostitution, meat production and butchery, business in intoxicants, business in poison, making a living in a way that does not cause harm to living creatures or exploit others, and also not selling harmful items. Right effort. Right effort is about cultivating a positive mindset and making a continuous effort to improve. This involves preventing negative states of mind and fostering positive ones. As Buddha mentioned, right effort is not only about cultivating positive states of mind, but also emphasize on letting go of negative ones. By practicing mindfulness and staying focused on the present, we can maintain a calm and stress-free state. Right effort levels the field for right mindfulness and concentration by implementing the 4 investments of our energy recommended by the Buddha. 1. Neutralizing active, unwholesome mind states. 2. Discouraging inactive, unwholesome mind states. 3. Nurturing active, wholesome mind states. Right effort is presented in the Pali Canon, such as the Sakka Vibhanga Sutta, as follows. And what is right effort? Here the monk arouses his will, puts forth effort, generates energy, exerts his mind, and strives to prevent the arising of evil and unwholesome mental states that have not yet arisen. Right mindfulness. Right mindfulness encourages us to be aware and present in every moment. It involves practicing mindfulness in our daily activities, helping us to live fully and peacefully. Right mindfulness involves being fully present in each moment. Through meditation and mindful living, we can observe our thoughts without judgment and stay connected to the present, reducing stress. Right mindfulness is to be diligently aware, mindful, and attentive with regard to 1. The activities of the body, kaya. 2. Sensations or feelings, vedana. 3. The activities of the mind, citta. And 4. Ideas, thoughts, conceptions, and things, dhamma. The key to the entire practice is succinctly expressed in the Buddha's statement. Just mindful one breathes in, mindful one breathes out. The awareness of breath cuts through the complexities of discursive thinking, pulling us back from mental meandering and anchoring the mind securely in the present. Right concentration. Right concentration is the practice of deep meditation, focusing the mind to achieve a state of calm and clarity. It helps us to deepen our understanding and reach higher states of consciousness. Right concentration is the practice of focusing the mind with sustained attention. By achieving a state of flow in our activities, we can experience deep inner peace and diminish stress. With the abandoning of pleasure and pain, as with the earlier disappearance of elation and distress, he enters and remains in the 4th jhana, purity of equanimity and mindfulness, neither pleasure nor pain. This is called right concentration. In general terms, right concentration means establishing the mind rightly. On one level, this can apply to all the factors of the path. You have to start out by setting the mind on right view. In other words, you use your discernment to gather together all the Dhamma you've heard. Applying the Eightfold Path in daily life. Integrating the Eightfold Path into our daily lives can lead to profound changes. By practicing these steps, we can cultivate a more balanced, ethical, and mindful way of living, leading to true happiness. The path also requires the renouncing of anger, violence, hatred, and greed. Buddha's Eightfold Path teaches adherents to refrain from harming others through their beliefs, speech, actions, and profession. The best way to practice the Eightfold Path in your everyday life is to keep it simple. The path begins with right view, or you can call it appropriate or accurate view. This means perceiving things clearly as they are, without our added concepts, biases, and ideas that skew the way we normally perceive reality. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Buddha's Eightfold Path. Just to conclude today on conveying the Buddha's path to happiness, remember, the path to happiness is a journey, not a destination. Keep practicing, stay mindful, and you'll find your way. Practicing the Eightfold Path is something we do over and over again, in each moment. We can create reminders. Many of us set an electronic timer to chime at particular times of day to remind us to meditate, to be mindful, to practice a particular behavior, and so on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on living a fulfilling life. See you next time.